back, everyone. Thanks for joining us here on this Tuesday evening. Turning a little bit soggier than we were for much of the afternoon. Took our atmosphere a little while to become fully saturated and took a while for the rain to actually lift in from the south and west. Still seeing a couple of dry pockets of air. That's likely going to fill in here over the next couple of hours as well. As you can see, more rain is continuing to lift in from northwestern South Dakota, southwestern North Dakota. But don't worry, no snow is moving our way. Currently raining in Fargo, 49 degrees, feels like 43. Moorhead at 48, still a little bit breezy. Winds out of the north-northeast at 17 miles an hour. Winds out of the north in Grand Forks, 13 miles an hour. 47 degrees, raining, feels like 41. 43 current temperature in Langdon, Roseau, 45 in Devil's Lake, 48 in Park Rapids, and we've still got a few 50s in the Southern Valley. 52 in Fergus Falls, 54 Alexandria, 51 in Sisseton. So looking ahead to the rest of the night, more rain is the story. In fact, most areas seeing at least a little bit of rain through the overnight period. Some areas could see briefly heavy rainfall at times. North wind continues too. By tomorrow morning, this is 7 a.m. First, notice the temperatures. We're going to be starting out very mild for this time of year for tomorrow morning. Temperatures generally upper 30s to some mid 40s. Still some scattered rain showers, but they don't take long to move out. Really decreasing throughout the morning hours, and by the lunchtime hour, seeing some peaks of sunshine. We'll still continue to see that north breeze throughout the day, and even with sunshine, temperature is really not going to warm up much. We're really going to stick in the 40s for high temperatures through much of our Wednesday. Rainfall amounts from now through tomorrow morning, still looking at isolated narrow bands of about a ½ an inch to an inch, but most areas seeing a few tenths to around upwards of a ½ of an inch of moisture. So looking at our day tomorrow in Fargo, low temperature right around 40 degrees by 8 o'clock in the morning. Still some lingering showers. Those clear out, a little bit of sunshine, but temperatures stay in the 40s, and that breeze remains out of the north. So still a little bit gusty for the afternoon tomorrow. Here's a snapshot of 4 o'clock temperatures across the region. 42 in Langdon, 44 Roseau, Thief River Falls and Harvey, 47 in Fergus Falls, 46 in Fargo, 47 in Oaks. Then another thing you might have seen circulating on social media, Thursday night into Friday morning, watching an area of some wintry weather that is expected to remain to our east. We may see a flake or two in our extreme southeasternmost counties. Overall, we're going to be pretty quiet. Our next chance of rain really comes Sunday night and into Monday. But let's not skip Halloween on Thursday. 28 the morning low. That's pretty close. Actually, it's right on average for this time of year for the last day of October. 43, making it one of the cooler afternoons of the week, because Justin, then we're back into the upper 40s and low 50s.
You know, it's a big change, the weather, or how cold, how warm we have been. We see a big change like this and we're still at average.
Exactly. Yeah.
We've been a little lucky.
October was nice.
It was nice.